What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 175 of the Cheesy Controller Podcast. I'm your host, Anton LaPlatte. Joining me, as always, we have the mayor of Stardew Valley, Chris Montalbano.
How you doing? How are you really doing?
We got the most degenerate squid in the sea, Jalen Roberts.
It's not a multiverse. It's one universe that's been lied to repeatedly.
And we got the Ray Trace Do-Rag, Mr. Devon.
Yeah, when Splatoon 3 drop, we doing slime buys.
We got a jam-packed episode for you guys this week. We're going to be talking about Rock Band. We're going to be talking about fried chicken. We're going to be talking about, and we go places, electric vehicles.
Yo, I forgot we talk about
episode.
I know this is the beginning of the episode, but god damn it.
Yeah, this took some turns. We got talking about union busting. We just all over the place. Stay tuned. This one's a good one.
So I found a way to make, not easily make, it's going to take some time. It's some learning on my part, but I'm excited to learn how to do it. I can make everyone's face. I would honestly appreciate it if you could email me a headshot or maybe like someone's greatest selfie of each person in the podcast. And then I can turn that into a cartoon. Would you want it to be full color or black and white? Because if you do want to put it on a shirt, which would cost more money to be full color than black and white. So I mean, shit, we can go ahead and do like, if you throw me
another round of shirts.
Throw me a design idea. I really do want to put the graphic. I made a PNG of the graphic I made with just the like grid and then the cheesy controller and like the 80s sun kind of design for what I'm doing on Saturdays. And it's dope. So we can easily do that.
Okay. I need to get my fucking art that I commissioned.
I've unsealed the books. It's time.
Let's do it. Yeah, so if you guys like, let me know what you want to use. You would rather, just because it does.
At that point, I would say,
I think it would be, honestly, it would be easier for me to keep it in full color.
To keep it in full color?
Instead of trying to have to do like the KFC fucking Colonel motherfucker in black and white.
Yeah, because that's what I was thinking about when you said black and white. I was like, well, that's just the Colonel. And depending on the design, that may fit, but that may also be too much.
Yeah, it might, but it's also easier to like kind of do a white guy in that kind of shit. Like, no. Just because not all of him is shaded in.
Right, yeah. Let me see. What did the team say?
And also I could do like instead of just like cutting the neck off, I can do like a little bit of a drip, kind of like I kind of got this idea where the neck, it like does like a little painting drip off of each one. So it's like a cartoon colored painting drip.
Here's what Josh said. I feel like Popeyes has an iconic design, but Church's was pretty innovative when it comes to pattern work.
See, I looked at Popeyes, and Popeyes is
iconic.
It is. You can tell it's Popeyes, but it's mostly the pops of color that are okay. Hold on, let me pull up Popeyes boxes.
So you're saying it's more from the color scheme itself, not the box itself?
Yeah, probably.
You know, because you got the like orange and yellow, orange, white, and yellow Popeyes.
Oh, orange, white, and yellow. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
wouldn't it make it a better design to translate? Because then you could just change the color scheme to match 3-piece.
Thanks, Chase.
So what I'm doing is, what I was going to do is I was going to do the KFC kind of design where it just, instead of the KFC, it's
Chase,
the 3PS. And then whatever color scheme on the box they y'all want, and then either do like your 3-piece logo, which is like your microphone on the box, and then I was gonna do another one where it has the 4 of y'all and like a cartoon design. It's not gonna look. I don't want it to look like a ripoff of the KFC, but I want it to look like a fucking cool ass logo that you'll be like, it's a 3-piece fucking chicken box that we like. I literally wanted to look like you guys own a fucking fried chicken restaurant, and y'all put y'all's faces on it because y'all are the owners, and y'all made this fucking thing. That's what I kind of wanted to do. Not like a rip off of KFC, but like something close to it that works and looks, because obviously their marketing isn't terrible. That's why they're doing so well. But
their marketing is Santa Claus in Japan.
Right. Is different than that.
Fucking tradition in Japan, and that's freaking wild.
But yeah, like Popeyes to me, it's cool. I love Popeyes. That one's my favorite chicken, but it is literally just like white with orange and then the Popeyes on it. Don't get me wrong.
Like
Popeyes chicken is fucking slaps. Yeah, it's the Pokemon style font. And then what is the other one? Churches.
Churches got the pattern word. Their boxes have changed over the years.
Church's box is kind of like the whole. Yeah, it is the calligraphy on top of the box, and that's pretty much it. And so, like,
it's the calligraphy on top of the box.
I am not calligraphy.
I mean, technically, that wouldn't be.
That's not a bad idea.
Just the phrase, the calligraphy on top of the box.
You're looking at like the old churches. I'm talking about the new churches.
The new church? Where? Okay, send me something without the star. With the what was that star that literally every skater boy loved?
What?
That's a star chip from Yu-Gi-Oh. That's what those were.
Yo, it really fucking is.
And that's what those are.
When
like,
you say Church's chicken box, this is what I'm picturing.
Okay, hold on. Let me see. Yeah.
Can you pull it up on the screen?
It's literally the calligraphy of the Church's chicken.
I do have the power.
And then the star and the circle.
Let's do it. Yeah. See, that's a fucking star chip.
Straight up is a star
with
chip.
The biscuits, drizzle with honey, and they'll give you a random ass jalapeno. That's a pickled jalapeno. Just like, here you go.
It's like fucking Papa John's just giving you a fucking pepperoncini. See,
yeah.
Okay, so the fucking chicken is covering up the KFC, which is the guy. You got the Popeyes, which is just a giant P with Louisiana kitchen, respect.
Dirty rice.
Yeah, the dirty rice. It does have.
So wait, which picture am I bringing up?
You might as well do them both.
Yeah. All right. Let's do this.
You got this.
Yeah, I got this. It's not going to look good.
I will say.
But if you're on YouTube or Twitch, you can see it.
I will say Popeyes and Churches look almost exactly the same.
So,
and I don't know what KFC dressed their chicken
that's especially in
it's not even dirty. That's dirty ass oil. That's dirty oil right there. That's what that's from. That brown is from dirty ass oil.
That chicken isn't even cooked all the way through. It's just dirty ass oil that darkens it too quickly.
Like you know that oil is blacker than a capitalist's soul. Like
that's why you know this Church's chicken. That's why you know this Church's chicken above that image. The first one you put in, oil is perfect because the chicken is still golden brown.
No, that's the most perfect piece of chicken they've ever mustered up.
That was the display piece. That was the display piece. The head chef kept that one by itself.
I love how they got. I love how they put
that shit is dipped in unicorn tears and fucking and lies.
They got a tiny soda, the 2-piece chicken with a biscuit with honey on top, ketchup for some reason, honey. I get it. And then why
are they hiding the pickled jalapeno? Are they ashamed?
But they doused this mashed potato in gravy. You can't even see potato on it, which is fine. That's exactly what you want when potato and gravy. But it was just like, why is the ketchup there? There's no fucking fries. There's not a single fry in sight. You're not eating your fucking fried chicken with ketchup. If you
look at the biscuit in the right light, it looks the same as the chicken.
You mean in the lighting chicken. In the picture?
Yeah.
No, but you have to imagine the right light, you know?
You have to see it in your mind's eye.
It is weird.
You don't look at things and then also look at things, brother.
You can't look at it with your two eyes. You got to listen to your third eye.
But look at the background of this picture. They straight up put a blanket, like a black blanket to take this picture, but the blanket isn't fully folded out, so you got crumpled up blanket in the background.
You got crumpled up blanket.
Yep.
Oh, that does add extra flavor. You ever had crumpled blanket on the side?
Who took this picture? And why is the mashed potato sitting on top of this plastic spoon? It literally just could have got moved down a couple centimeters and it would have been perfect.
To make it sit right. To make it sit right for the view.
Is it?
Got to get that angle right.
No. If you would I could see the glistening of the. If you would let
it's glistening.
Yeah, if you could have just take the gravy. Take the spoon out up from under the cup of gravy and mashed potatoes, you could see the glisten of the gravy.
Bussin'. I don't even care what anybody says.
Church's gravy?
I don't fuck with Church's. If I'm getting fried
Church's is all right. I mean, yeah, honestly, Popeyes is where it's at.
Is it bad that I measure the quality of my fast food chicken place not by the chicken, but the quality of their mashed potatoes and gravy?
I do. It is the size.
That'll say a lot about everything else, you know. It's
honestly like the fact that I can go to a fast food restaurant and be like, yeah, let me get some dirty rice or some red beans and rice. I do feel more at home. Even if
appreciate the fact that I can go
that red beans and rice is fucking watered down to hell.
Oh God! Speaking of watered down, Chris, remember that racially motivated hate crime Allie did on you that one time at the belly?
Yo,
that gumbo was racially motivated. That was racially motivated.
Racially motivated gumbo.
That gumbo was so bad. It was so bad. I was like, "This is."
I was going to say that doesn't sound delightful.
Yo, this girl. Okay, she's no longer a fucking chef, so I can say whatever I want to say.
And we don't work for the company either, so we can say whatever.
Also, this girl made me make fucking chicken stock. Salvage chicken stock. But okay, so I was supposed to make gumbo. This is for what, Mardi Gras?
Some bullshit.
It was for what they call the supper club, and you get to go to dinner and get the meal for however much. I don't remember. But
money.
Yeah. So one of the things was gumbo. It didn't start with a roux. It's supposed to.
No, if you ever make gumbo, correct.
If you ever make gumbo and it doesn't start with a roux, you're not making gumbo. You're making soup.
They ain't ruined it right.
They're not doing it. Oh, fuck, I'm so proud.
Oh my God. You know what? The pump was still better than that gumbo. It was still better than that gumbo.
Yo, that shit was so bad. It didn't even have andouille sausage. What?
I'm gonna be 100 here. Our solution for fixing that shit was just to throw like 2 bottles of Tabasco in that hoe.
She made me make a slurry for it. It was so fucking bad. It was
okay. Wait, what's this? So you said a slurry. Bad. What is that?
Yeah. Okay.
I know those other things.
A slurry is cornstarch mixed with water that will thicken up a sauce after you make it. So you can do that with soups and shit, and it'll thicken it up. Like I think you make a slurry for teriyaki sauce, and it makes teriyaki sauce thicker because the teriyaki sauce is literally just sugar, soy sauce, and mirin, which is rice wine vinegar, mixed together, and then you add a slurry which makes it thicker. You don't do that shit with gumbo. That is not fucking Cajun.
That's what the okra is for.
That is not Creole. No,
that's what makes it gumbo.
is goddamn roux. It's fucking whatever fat you want.
That's the shrimp that makes the gumbo.
In flour, and you darken that shit to hell. Preferably not burnt, but you just take care of it like you're taking care of a baby.
Brown.
Not golden brown. You're dark chocolate in that motherfucker. And then you add all your bullshit to it. And then there you got your gumbo.
Dark chocolate?
You want dark chocolate. Yes. Dark chocolate is the only way to go.
Fuck around. He's like,
don't
I don't want
fuck around with gumbo.
Chocolate. I don't want
definitely
no white chocolate.
No white chocolate.
That's
a blonde roux
you haven't
is
even
a
cooked
goddamn.
it yet. If it's still that, it ain't even thick. It ain't even thick.
No white chocolate. I'm sorry. Yeah, that thing literally. I think she did that despite me.
So, like I said, racially motivated.
That was the day I questioned my life choices and knew I did not like this person. Don't fuck with Cajun in Creole culture.
You've been warned.
There you go.
Oh man, that was fucking hilarious.
I like when the episodes start with these tirades because it's just always fun. And now, like, removing a bunch of steps, you don't even expect it. You never see it coming.
Never see it coming.
Never let them know your
cool
next podcast just freaking ends.
And thanks for listening. Follow us next time. Catch us live.
Yeah.
Don't forget to donate at the coffee or however you pronounce that shit, the Patreon, yada yada. You know.
Yeah.
Send us money.
We're gonna call it coffee because y'all staying awoke by listening to us.
You better stop patronizing me and start. I don't know, Patreon.
You were halfway there. You were like
halfway there.
I really was. Oh wait, we don't record anymore. We just go straight into the episode from Twitch.
We've been recording this entire time.
This is the first time we're doing this, not recording off of Audacity, so this messed me up a little bit. I'm being honest.
Oh yeah.
Hey, I'm lit. I'm ready.
But as long as everybody knows, I said what it said.
What was said was said.
I meant
what was said was
the whole time. I feel like the chicken. This started with talking about.
I do have a moral opposing. Like, there's like something distilled within me that says I should not be making a graphic about chicken for my friends.
I mean,
and there is like something that's like, please don't do this. You've been taught, you've been trained very well not to do
this.
This
is the final test. We can't do this.
Exam.
And how tastefully can I do this?
When you finally drop it in the Google Drive, like Dr. Umar Johnson just burst through your door, brother, what have you been doing? I've been watching you this whole time.
I'm sorry.
You caught an 8K camera.
Literally rolls up with GoPros. Like an array of GoPros. You got the one.
Now you got to make me some chicken.
I'm like,
and now you have to cook Dr. Umar a plate of chicken.
I'm like, Dr. Umar, did you bring a 12-pack of beer? Because I got you, motherfucker. Let's go.
Of course he didn't bring beer. What the fuck?
Right?
The fuck? You think he's going to invest into the white man's cooking? Even if it's for him?
And who said he didn't accept your fried chicken?
When I pull out the Louisiana and the crystals, he'll be okay.
We'll see.
Oh, well. He's going to call you French.
I had my expectations for this are like...
This is quality. This would be quality television.
Quality.
I mean, it's quality YouTube.
I think I'm gonna be honest about this whole graphic. This is the last thing I'm gonna say. I really don't want to fuck up black hair because every other white man fucks up black hair.
Don't. This is how you do it. You don't. You literally just take a picture of them, copy and paste. You can't fuck up their hair. You gotta let them. This is.
I'm
just don't touch it.
Funny
leave it alone.
and
they're gonna be like, I'm like, I gotta get a new laptop. What happened to your last one? I kept fucking up the hair and I broke my computer. I got so mad I punched it.
So there's actually I've seen like a lot of pen tools for like tablet art.
There's a lot of pen tools for there's actually a pen tool for
there's a lot of black
days.
hairstyles. Like there's this one person I think I follow them, but like they just have different like brushes that they drop with different texture packs.
But like actually super dope.
Different hairstyle. Yeah, it's like, oh shit. It's tight.
I gotta check that out.
Right.
So yeah.
Especially for touch-ups and things like that, yeah.
I just sent a cursed ass image to the group message.
Oh God.
This is my muse.
What?
Honestly, we need a poster like that. We need a poster like that for a tournament, for a Smash tournament, for the next Yu-Gi-Oh tournament. It needs to be some bullshit like that.
Eternals with like
challenge accepted.
This is the kind of shit post, Chris. If you can make a shit post of this tier, that is the kind of skill that you're dabbling in a realm that my mind just can't. But if you can shit post anywhere near like this,
you gotta drop a shit post to end all shit posts.
I'm gonna drop it in
so amazing
in the Discord because
oh, that's so good. God, I wish can we screen share this so that people can understand what the fuck we're looking at?
It's in the Discord, so
they can check our Discord. It's an interactive game. You can't give them all the tools.
I mean, yeah, that's true.
I done already fucked up the shit once with pictures of fried chicken. Like if you look in the Discord, our going live thing is just the overlay for fried chicken.
Oh shit. That is good.
But yeah, it's a video game podcast.
What's a video game?
What's the video game?
Yeah.
What's a computer? That's a real Vergecast reference.
Talk about it, brother.
Deep Vergecast lore. I've been listening to all these weird like tech podcasts lately.
Uh-huh. What you hearing out there in the ether?
I mean, a bunch of weird shit. There's this really cool TV called like the Samsung Frame, and it has like a matte finish, and it like dims. It looks so when it's not showing stuff, it looks like a painting.
Oh, I've seen
You've
that.
Never heard of the Frame before? Well, this came out in like 2016.
There's a new frame that's like way better. It blows the other frame out the water. That was like this year's CES.
Frame for frame.
Frame for frame. Bar for bar.
Bar for bar.
Oh, hell yeah. So it does exactly what the other one did, but it's like because I feel like what the frame Samsung was trying to do with the frame was just like, you don't necessarily, maybe you got a room that you don't want a TV in, or you don't necessarily want to like let everybody know you have a TV in, or say you're
just decorative. Like this fucking
like
monitor back here serves no fucking purpose 90% of the time. It's just a black square that's in my aesthetic. It'd be awesome to have this.
What's wrong with black squares, brother?
Well, they're squares, that's for certain.
Well, this is more of a rectangle.
the color has nothing to do with it. It's the personality.
It's the concept of the shape.
No, like I get it. Like the frame is really cool. Like we wanted to get one when we got our house, because we didn't necessarily know where we wanted to get the TV, and this is before I got the new TV. Our Sony Bravia, but we were like, are we going to put the TV out in the open area where like our living room is? And if we did, we wanted like for parties, we wanted to get the frame because you can have the frame and put like whatever painting, and like looks really cool. It is aesthetically pleasing, and you don't have the like obvious tone that there's a TV there and everybody's just sitting in front of a TV and that's your entertainment. But when we decided we're going to put the TV in another room so you can like get your entertainment there, and that's separated and all that, whatever. But like the frame is actually a super dope concept, and
yeah, I'd like to have some like abstract art going on here.
could you not? Is it not connected to your computer anymore?
No, it's only hooked up to the PS4, but the PS4 like dies every time I turn it off. I gotta turn it back on. I gotta like rebuild itself a little bit. Like,
so like you turn it off and then you turn it back on. It's like the power was disconnected. And you're like, I didn't do fucking anything to you, dude.
no, it's not like that. It's like the firmware is fucked up.
Oh,
yeah, it's doing a bunch.
I mean, it's old. It's an
Yeah.
old man. It's a grandpa now.
It's pretty much retired. It's just there for like testing purposes.
Feel that?
So like when I just need to be able to boot something up on PS4, I can just,
You need to like refurbish it with some stuff.
or I could just, oh,
See, I'm just wondering because like I've been playing PS3. That's how I'm streaming like these PS1 classics like that I actually own. I want to like play it on the disc, and my PS3 actually boots up and runs perfectly. Like
yeah,
it's no
my
lag and
PS3
shit.
boots. Well, no lag. You
Well-
must not have a bunch of shit installed or something.
I'm literally just playing PS1 and PS2 games on it. I don't. The only PS3 game I technically have on it is Scott Pilgrim.
Oh, I have like Scott Pilgrim, the entire Final Fantasy 13 trilogy. I have
not
a
gone
bunch
into
of
that. I think that's probably why it's like, yeah, we're living.
I
You're
think
just
I have
playing
that
disc
one,
games.
Rock Band game that didn't actually require instruments. Rock Band, not the PSP one, but it was kind of like the PSP one.
Was that the DS or the PSP one that had like a little connection to it?
You're thinking of
The
the Guitar
DS.
Hero one for the 3D. for the
Oh
DS.
yeah, there we
that
go.
was Guitar Hero for DS. The PSP was just like a really good rhythm game.
Oh, that's cool.
You played Amplitude, right?
Yeah.
Amplitude is a close analog to what Rock Band was on PSP. Rock Band
Okay.
Unplugged.
Yeah.
That fucking set list of that game, top tier.
Oh, top tier, tight. I feel like Rock Band to me, Rock Band really had that set list more, more for me than Guitar Hero ever did.
Yeah, because Rock
Like-
Band more focused on getting a shit ton of music. Where
Yeah.
Guitar Hero, they had like, this is this one, this is this one. Like
Yeah.
the only time Rock Band ever did that was Beatles Rock Band, and apparently even that shit was crazy.
That shit was I
think
would go
that's
over
the
to
only
my
one
friend's
I
house.
haven't played. is
I went
Beatles
over
Rock
to my friend's house like back in the day when we played a bunch of Rock Band. He got the Beatles Rock Band. And it was cool. And he also got the Green Day one. That was also tight. But
There was a Green Day Rock Band? That sounds super
Yeah.
familiar.
yeah, Green Day Rock Band where you played from when they started to when technically they're still going, right?
Fuck, man. Green Day Rock Band is something I forgot existed. That is a
Yeah.
fucking-
They had so many between them and Guitar Hero. They had so many like
Guitar Hero,
artist
Van
specific
Halen.
versions.
Guitar Hero Metallica?
Guitar Hero Van Halen? That shit
Yeah.
made me become a Van Halen fan. I was like, this shit is crazy. And
Yeah.
Killswitch Engage, because they had like other bands that were kind of like influenced by Van Halen.
Mm-hmm.
And so Killswitch Engage was one of those bands, and that's how I got into them.
Yeah. Rock Band did introduce me to a lot of rock music that I wasn't privy to listening
Guitar
to.
Hero and Rock Band, between those two, like it was like the back to back to back to back, like Guitar Hero 3, like
Mhm.
things like FCP Remix, like
Mhm.
oh man,
It was good.
Disturbed. Was it
Oh.
Disturbed? No, it was Slipknot. Before I forget, right? That's Slipknot.
Yep.
Yep. Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah,
Guitar Hero 3.
That was like I remember because I mean, shit, when I was in that era of growing up, I was in Georgia, so I listened to mostly 95.5 The Beat. So it wasn't like I listened to a lot of rock.
Project
I mean, obviously,
961.
yeah, Project. So I knew Blink 182, Sum 41, all the pop punk bands that were coming up in our era, but like.
Rock, man.
And then oldies because I listened to music with my like grandparents or my mom. So I was like, I knew the old songs. I didn't know 90s rock except from what I heard on the radio and I could remember as a kid, and like playing Rock Band like really like opened up my horizon of music in the rock era genre. And it was like, that's cool. That's like, and maybe respect that music genre a little bit more. Really?
Yeah, pretty much. Or sometimes a friend. I think one of my homies had Rock Band, like Rock Band 1, and we finally went over and played. And I was stuck on vocals. And I was like, okay, this works because I'm trash at all that other shit.
Yeah. I mean, I only owned, I think there was a summer that I was like living with my dad, and we were extras in some fucking movie that had to deal with Louisiana. I was 13 or 14, so I was like, I don't give a shit, whatever. I'm not doing anything this summer. I live in North Carolina right now, so like there's nothing else to do. And I was making like $3,000 every 2 weeks. And so eventually I was like, Rock Band, sure, yeah, let me just buy that. And I got delivered. And that was the only one I ever owned. Like I never owned a Rock Band. I never owned or any other Rock Band. I never owned I owned Guitar Hero 2. I never owned a Rock Band. All my friends owned Rock Bands. I would just go over to their house and be like, yeah, let me just play the drums and smack shit around.
After the first time I played Guitar Hero at someone's house, I was like, I have to get Guitar Hero for my house. And then after the first time I played Rock Band at someone else's house, I was like, I gotta get Rock Band.
Yeah, the only problem with playing Guitar Hero or any rock music at a highly Christian house is you could never play all of the songs. There was like the first song in the first set was like the novice set where you can like easily, the first 3 buttons is all you got to press, but like one of them is like Shout at the Devil, and they were like, you can't play that song, that's against the Lord. I'm like, I don't know shit about this, but I guess okay, sure. Like I'm going to
my own TV in my room for Guitar Hero.
I did too, but like either way, if you watched Harry Potter or you played Shout at the Devil on or Guitar Hero 2, you're going to fucking hell, and that's what it's like living in the South.
Same thing with Pokemon.
Same thing. Well, Pokemon was a different story. Actually,
Pokemon was.
I didn't.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
I actually didn't talk a lot about
Harry Potter. Were the
Don't forget Anton. Don't forget Magic the Gathering.
Yeah, Magic.
Oh yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh.
He had a
was
freaking
bad.
burn deck. That's the part that always killed me about that is he had a red burn deck. All of his spells were things like Fireball, Lightning Ball, and a bunch of goblins.
Cards I got. That's between you and Sammy. That was one of y'all's faults.
No. I'm going to tell you the truth is his dad, if he saw anything, it was satanic. Because literally his deck was full of a bunch of lightning. What's satanic about freaking lightning?
Nothing. I mean, Yu-Gi-Oh did have a 3-headed dragon, and apparently a 3-headed dragon is demonic. I didn't know that. I was watching an anime.
In theology, you'll always see battles between like whatever their god representation and some kind of a snake figure, whether it be a dragon or a giant lizard. It's a metaphor for law versus law triumphing over chaos. Like every culture has one of them.
I get that, but it's bullshit.
Okay,
yeah,
so
that's why you got to take the Persona 5 route.
The SMT route, you mean?
Yeah. No. Because in SMT, they should
SMT playthrough. In my SMT playthrough, I'm going to become God, so there's that. It's not a big deal, and you don't have to kill him when you become him. You know, you just gotta put him out first.
Kill him to become him.
There might not be one.
Game you're playing.
It might not just be one.
Yeah, it depends on which SMT game you're playing. Because if you're playing 3 or 5, yeah, you're you're going to become God. That's just what you're doing today. That's just what you're doing.
That's just how you feel.
Yeah. If you're playing
shit. Honestly, in Persona 5, you're killing a proxy god anyway. It wasn't real.
Right.
Oh.
And that's because of the events of 3. Like 5 is a sequel to 3. Kind of lit.
What?
Shit.
So,
Okay.
damn, that's actually kind of cool.
Yep.
I mean, they take place in this.
Is that why they remade 3 before you could play 5?
Well, 5 is what they always wanted 3 to be. When they were making 3 in the first place,
Mm-hmm.
they wanted it to be built up like 5.
Mm-hmm.
But they didn't have the technology back then, because remember, SMT3 came out on the freaking PS2.
Right.
True.
Like, I want to say that game was like 20 years old before 5 came out.
You got me wanting to play Royal.
You should play Royal.
I mean, okay. So,
Have you beaten Persona 5 base yet?
No.
Just go play Royal then.
Yeah, I mean,
You're
I
fine.
started my Royal playthrough and got like a decent bit into it, so I'm just gonna keep going with Royal. But so this past week was my birthday, and I got a 2 terabyte
Yes, sir.
SSD
Mm-hmm.
for my PS5, and I went from having like 8 games installed, like PS5 full, like real legit
Mhm.
games. Now I have like almost 50.
Hell yeah.
So
Get like 2 terabytes takes you away.
yeah,
As long as you don't have like
I have Call of Duty and Doom.
You do have
and
Call of Duty on there?
Control, and I have the
is
Division.
Yeah,
Call of Duty
just
has
a
Call of
flex.
Duty like calmed down
No,
Define calm down.
as far as their like
it's like
gigabyte?
200 gigs.
Jesus.
Oh, I thought you were talking about becoming good.
Have we I just like a quick question. Have we forgotten about Activision Blizzard? Is that just like done?
No, it's just
No.
progressively getting worse. But we're at the point that I'm not trying to spend money on anything. But
Mhm.
like at the end of the day, I already bought the Call of Duty that we've been playing, and Overwatch I already own everywhere. So with the Overwatch 2 beta stuff going on, I'm like,
Yeah. Heck, I got it downloaded, ready to go right now.
yeah, I reinstalled BattleNet, like, but all of these
It's
things
too
that
much
I've
work.
been
I'm not
doing
gonna do
in
it.
their ecosystem,
But also,
they're not getting money for.
yeah, I mean, I'm not going to pretend like I didn't go back to playing Burning Crusade, because I have. I've been playing it all week. Having a great time. But it's
Okay.
also like,
But also, I'm not buying Diablo 2 Resurrected. I'm not buying any of the things that they are doing until they're like. Cause see, it's kind of hopefully they get bought by Microsoft, and also kind of hopefully they don't.
Why? Okay. What are the reasons for both sides for you?
Well, if they get bought by Microsoft, hopefully Bobby Kotick will be gone. Hopefully, like Microsoft, their internal culture is like overall positive. So hopefully they can turn this like culture of Activision Blizzard that have all these good teams and good developers, like
Mhm.
turn those cultures positive and make.
I'm going to be
games
100 here.
better.
Only a union's going to do that. Microsoft ain't going to be the one to do that. Like, the QA team at Raven did get unionized.
Yeah.
Like, it's
don't-
going to be like, it's a
I
game union thing.
do-
We can't expect another corporation to actually fight for workers' rights. They're going to pretend like they are to look good, but at the end of the day, it's going to be game unions.
I disagree with that. I think Xbox would definitely, especially with everything they're trying to do, they would definitely make sure that Activision Blizzard becomes a safer, more
Right.
like
I'd say they
fun
put it. I
a
believe
better
they would put in the
workplace
money to
to
look like they are, but I don't think they would actually
No,
sit
I
down
like-
and really.
Actually.
No,
address
I
the
don't think
culture of it.
I don't think Xbox would ever try to take that under their PR. They like as like a game
fuck
company,
up at
gaming
all,
like
you were
yeah.
fired.
Yeah, as a gaming company or a gaming organization that is trying to get back into the race, competing, not even just competing with PlayStation, but building back what it wants to be. I believe that Xbox would hold everyone accountable at Activision Blizzard as much as they do everyone they already have under their umbrella.
Right.
So they would not let all of this bullshit that's been going down the last few years and the things that continue to come out under that under Activision Blizzard, that under their actual control.
Yeah, because if you think about it, Activision Blizzard has way too many eyes on it. So even if you do acquire it, if you're not, I know you can make it look like you're doing those things, but with the way reporting's set up, people
Honestly,
will still know if that's not the case.
With Microsoft,
So unless they're paying to have that shit swept under the rug, I feel like
and they
get some
can't
changes
pay certain actual journalists to sweep that shit under the rug. They're going to be talking to employees. They're going to go on LinkedIn and see everybody working here and hit one of them up, be like, "Yo, you'll be anonymous. Are they actually doing this shit, or is this shit just
they fucking with y'all or not?"
Exactly. Yeah, but it's. And honestly, with Microsoft, I'm just waiting for the shoe to drop. Wasn't Nintendo caught up doing some union busting bullshit this week?
I think that was
probably
last week, but
I think when they announced Splatoon 3 and some bullshit was happening.
Yeah, it was literally over that union stuff and worker treatment. It's one of those. I believe corporate culture is going to spend more time to make sure it looks. I think Microsoft will deal with it. I don't think they're going to fully fix anything. I think they're just going to go for the public image. I still think the answer is going to be game unions. I think the workers are going to have to band together and get some bargaining power. That's the way I see it.
It's not an end all be all, but it's definitely a step in the right direction.
Yeah, I do believe you are correct. I think they do need a union. They do need some good rights in their corner to say we're not going to stand for this shit. We need a work-life balance. We need this and that to work in this environment, and we don't deserve to be treated. We don't deserve to be overworked and underpaid and all that just to get your numbers up and make sure your game is super profitable. You want us to be creative. You want us to make this stuff, but at the end of the day, we need a life. So I do agree that video developers union does need to be made.
Yeah, but I mean that's, and I get that could be something that could be more near term, but at the end of the day, I feel like that is a more long-term thing where if this Microsoft deal goes through, Microsoft's going to come through there and deal with a lot of the toxicity, a lot of the abuse, a lot of the...
I do believe that.
Direct fuck shit.
They do need to do some purging.
Right. And I think Microsoft is going to go through and purge the company, and they're also going to manage their portfolio better because no longer are they going to be this publisher on their own. They're going to be underneath Microsoft. So reducing crunch, because that seems to be a common thing among studios under the Xbox umbrella. If they need to delay something, they can just delay it. It's fine. They own all these studios. Eliminating crunch, eliminating a lot of the...
that brings in the second problem.
Well, yeah. So that
literally brings in the negative.
Right.
They have all of these studios. It's at this point, they literally have all these studios. If this deal goes through, they can't buy anybody
Microsoft is Tencent. Straight up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do we need Microsoft to compete with Tencent?
And Embracer Group.
Embracer Group is fucking scary.
Embracer Group and Tencent are the two that actually scare me the most.
Well, Tencent's...
No, Tencent's everywhere, bro.
Yeah, I know. I think Tencent's Embracer Group is just a lot of consolidation going on because they own Deep Silver. They own publishing labels under their publishing labels. They own.
I mean, because Embracer Group used to be Nordic Games.
Right.
That's the thing.
that bought up all the THQ stuff and is now buying up even more stuff.
Right.
That's the thing.
Exactly.
If they had just
and also, I don't
THQ
like this.
Stuff, it'd be
also, I don't like the consolidation, especially with the ease of how much easier game production and development is becoming through tools like Unreal Engine. Well, it's becoming easier.
Yeah.
Like it's really
through
becoming
technology.
Easier. Yeah. With the technology and the tools are making it easier. And then also like the thing with some of these games is some of these games have really rough development because of the decisions that they made. Yeah. Like some of the decisions that they made was just bad. They just made legitimately the wrong decisions and like tools weren't going to save them from that.
Yeah.
Right. And so
you're spitting right now.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. As far as the Activision Blizzard stuff, I feel like there's a lot of negative, and the longer that they aren't bought by Microsoft is the more negative shit that's coming out. Because, like, they went and got somebody at the governor's office fired because because they helped start the Department of Fair Employment thing against Activision Blizzard. And so, like...
Oh, it pretty much every week it comes out more and more people were in on it. I think you're talking about the California governor who kept trying to interfere with the case because I want to say he was friends with Bobby or some bullshit.
Yeah, friends with Bobby and fired somebody straight up because
and then you found and then also I want to say last week we also found out Bobby Kotick's ex was also helping covering all this shit up. It's one of those things where it's like how much action I'm saying this right now. If they took the amount of time and effort they spent covering up these crimes to develop a good game, we wouldn't have these problems.
Hey man, I think this year's Call of Duty is going to be really good.
But last year's Call of Duty was bad.
Last year was Vanguard. That was a Sledgehammer game. None of their games have ever been good. We're going back to Infinity Ward, and this game is literally called Modern Warfare 2. And then they're taking next year off.
Okay, so at best it's a remake of Infinity of. I don't know.
I didn't want to hear that.
Modern Warfare.
I didn't like the fact that I loved the fact that they're bringing Modern.
You like the Modern Warfare remake, right, Chris? Like the new.
Yeah, it was really good.
Remaster, like the reboot.
No, yeah, it was really good.
And they're this is Modern Warfare 2 of the reboot.
And that was my favorite Modern Warfare game.
Oof.
It's everyone's favorite Modern Warfare game.
Well, it's literally either Modern Warfare 2 or Black Ops 1. Like those are literally they came out. They literally those are the two.
Black Ops 2. A lot of people.
Black Ops 2 was pretty slick.
Black Ops 2
I actually like Black Ops 2 better than Black Ops 1.
I like Black Ops 1 way better than I like Black Ops 2. But Black Ops 2 is a solid game.
I'm just saying, like Black Ops 1 started that series, and that was right after Modern Warfare 2.
Was after World at War. That was technically the same team, same all that stuff. So that sub-series really started with World at War.
Did it?
It was Modern Warfare 1, World at War, Modern Warfare 2, then Black Ops, then Modern Warfare 3, then Black Ops 2. They were going back and forth, but now they got 3 studios. But Sledgehammer has just been making like mid their entire run.
I ain't got time for that.
But the
it's because they're too busy trying to drop a game instead of just giving them breathing room.
They gave them an extra year. And I mean, by all accounts, Vanguard is good. I just don't want to play a World War II game.
No, Vanguard is not good. Vanguard is, from what I've been reading, it is not good.
I don't even care about Call of Duty. Like, I want them to bring back, like, make Toys for Bob, like, a studio again. Like,
let's take all those studios out the gulag.
Yeah,
Oh,
take
man.
all those
Free
studios out the
Raven.
gulag, please. Like, you made us, like, Toys for Bob
We
made a
gonna see.
really fucking good Crash Bandicoot 4. They could make a really good Spyro 4. They did the Spyro 3 trilogy, like, just like they did for Crash Bandicoot. Like,
Well, you know,
They could-
I'm going to be
Toys for
100 here. I
Bob's
would
not
love that they did a
studio
ripped
anymore.
apart for Spyro.
yeah.
Like introduce a new character that you could take the franchise with if you decided to.
Oh, that'd be cool. But, like,
Was it? It was ripped apart, right? The last Ratchet game, right?
yeah, ripped apart.
Yeah.
But, like-
Or like what they did with that last Crash game.
Yeah, it's about time.
Yeah.
That was a solid Crash Bandicoot game. They could make a solid Spyro game. They made a really good remake of the first 3.
Right. But you know, Toys for Bob's just not a studio anymore, right?
Yeah, but it could come back.
They could go back.
It could
That'd be
happen
real
again.
cool.
It'd be really cool.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
I'm here as a fucking dreamer, okay, man?
Hey, all those folks.
I
still
never
there,
thought,
you know?
I literally
Around.
never thought that Crash 4 would ever come out. And I'm not even going to think about the one that came out for PS2 that doesn't exist.
Who did the Tony Hawk games?
Never soft.
Yeah.
Or the new ones?
Oh,
Oh, the
The
remake of
Vicarious
1 and 2?
Visions.
Yeah. Which is,
They're also under Blizzard now.
yeah. So you're telling me another Tony Hawk game could come out? I'm just saying, if all of these devs,
That's a lot of hope.
No, I know. Hold on. But in this hope, if all of these devs, with all of this lack of crunch anxiety, and they were just like, we get to create this game that they know people are going to make. Like, everybody is going based on nostalgia. That's why Spyro got its like 3 remakes. That's why Crash Bandicoot got remade again. That's why Tony Hawk 1 and 2 got remade again. And these remakes are coming out. Like Resident Evil 3, Resident Evil 2. That's why these like remakes are coming out.
Final Fantasy VII remake.
Exactly.
I also was able to reinstall that on my 2 terabytes.
Nice. But like even in like with Final Fantasy VII remake, 2, Resident Evil 2 and 3, like a reimagining of those series where it's pretty much the same, but it's a little bit better. It's a little different.
But that's
So
what they
it
did
keeps
with the
it fresh,
Modern Warfare, like the Modern Warfare reboot.
I know, but like if you just imagine these like devs in Activision Blizzard who get this time, who are like, I really see this vision and I want to see it through, and Xbox is like, yeah, dude, like fucking take your time, do it, see your vision, make it happen, sell it to us. We're gonna we'll see if we like it. Let's put it on Xbox.
Like, yeah, you know what? We're gonna
These
stop making
things-
the most popular game on the planet.
Yeah, like just take a second, fucking breathe, and just like
Wait, what
be
game's the most popular
creative.
game on the planet right now?
Well, I know that this is nowhere near the most popular game, but it's always going to sell like shit no matter what. Call of Duty. It's just
Yeah.
always going to sell like
It
shit.
will. I mean, it does have its fan base, and its fan base is huge.
Even if it's bad, that's the thing.
Like,
The sales of Vanguard is so bad it's free to play now.
Where's
what about-
Vanguard free to play?
okay, hold on. What about what's their fucking battle
Warzone.
Warzone?
Warzone.
They're
People still play the fuck out of Warzone.
Yeah, and
I think-
Warzone's getting a sequel with
know.
a native next gen version with this year. So Warzone came out with Modern Warfare.
That weird Attack on Titan crossover.
Oh, well, they have that. They have Godzilla. You can be Mecha Godzilla in Call of Duty.
that's wild.
Yeah, they had a Godzilla versus King Kong, like officially licensed crossover thing. They have the Armor Titan, Levi. I think they
That's
have.
not Levi.
That's honestly not Levi. But yeah, they have like the dude from Die Hard.
Oh shit! Really?
Yeah, just straight up as a skin in Call of Duty.
That's cool. Who else did they just recently put in? Did they put Snoop Dogg in?
Yeah,
fucking...
Snoop Dogg like is a playable character in Call of Duty now.
Wild.
Well, I mean, Snoop Dogg had a voice pack in Call of Duty Ghosts that was awesome.
Oh yeah,
True.
I forgot about that shit.
Snoop Dogg's a gamer.
Right.
Dogg's
Damn.
game.
You mean FaZe Snoop? Because he joined FaZe Clan.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, wasn't it Snoop Lion? Snoop Lion.
Lion.
When did he try to fucking change his name to Snoop Lion?
He didn't change his
Yeah,
name to Snoop Lion. That was just a sub brand of Snoop Dogg. Snoop Lion was his reggae sub brand.
Yeah. Yeah. He went to
Like, FaZe
Jamaica
Snoop
and like
is-
smoked a bunch of weed
He's
and then
not,
like kind of like
not Snoop
changed a
Dogg.
little bit.
Are there lions in Jamaica? I just gotta know.
No.
I don't. Yeah, that doesn't.
Depends.
No.
Okay, so
Are you
like
gonna be
Because it's from
iron
the motherland.
like a lion?
he went
in
to
Zion?
Jamaica. He went.
Hey, you smoke enough of that shit, dog. You will see some lions. The first time I did it, I was like, hey, yo. Nice. I was
Damn,
also in
dog.
Savannah, so it's haunted. So
He said, "Damn dog, is that a
Haunted as
lion?
fuck.
No, it's a house cat, man."
it was a house cat. Also,
Savannah. Yo, Savannah, I need to go back there.
hell yeah.
Shout out to Savannah.
T-Pope.
What is that actually? If anybody in Savannah that doesn't know, what is that one retro, like it's anime also / game store off of
To Planet Fun.
Somebody tweet.
yes, Planet Fun.
Or Madrid could just answer it. That works
What
too.
was the question?
No, that was it. Planet Fun. I literally remember walking.
People who work there are a little pretentious, though. I don't like them.
I don't talk to people and that work there. Like half
I like the store, though.
The store's dope. The people that like most anime gaming stores there are normally kind of pretentious, which they could chill out on that. Like if you're listening to that and you run an anime or / gaming store, like chill out. Like let people live.
They got to be comic book guy from The Simpsons.
I no, they don't. They don't. Like everybody, maybe you get a guy who's just trying to get into it, and they just find your store, and they're like,
Nope.
"This could be the place that gets me into it, and I can meet somebody who inspires me." No, don't be a dick. Let people
that's
get
what
inspired.
The Cheesy Controller podcast is for.
Yes, I will just say, in my experience of, I didn't talk to the people.
Oh.
Sorry, I didn't like necessarily talk to. Sorry, it's Xbox. I didn't. It's not going to be a PlayStation controller.
You didn't see the visual gag of the shirt that I was just going to let.
Oh yeah, you did that. I thought we were pulling up controllers. That's a PS3.
I was like, oh, hold on. His shirt's in 4D.
I thought we were just pulling up controllers on the video. I was like, I got a PS3 and an Xbox Series X controller.
I mean, I can sit here and dual wield Switch Pro controllers.
Oh, you got Pro controllers? Where's my PS4? Oh, it's so far away.
I mean, I
Great.
could also right now dual wield PS5 controllers.
You got the ebony and ivory.
I got a Retron 5 controller.
Player too.
Y'all don't even know what this is. It's not a good controller.
That's a baby monitor.
Retron, really get your controller game up. Your Retron controller sucks.
All right.
That should look like one of them calculators. You see,
It doesn't
computer
look
lab.
good. First of all, the design of this motherfucker is terrible.
That should
The
look like
buttons on it, I mean, like,
2 weeks.
I will say the joystick of the Retron 5 is fine. It's got some clicky buttons. I don't know. The feel of it, it's just
The shape is not good. It's giving me Nokia.
yeah. I will say you could either comfortably press the bumper buttons or you can comfortably press the rest of the buttons. You can't do both at the same time.
It looks like the remote control they give you for a box fan.
And it's made by Hyperkin. And Hyperkin, they used to make some solid ass like Game Boy Color accessories and like a lot of Nintendo accessories back in the day. Like way back in the day in the 90s and early 2000s.
Well,
so
companies rise and fall. Mad Catz actually made good shit for a little while.
Did they?
And it just wasn't sustainable.
Damn. Oh, actually, I think I had a Mad Catz PS2 controller that was like a wireless controller.
What was the turbo button for?
I don't know.
Did they just need a fucking placeholder button? Is that what it was? Because I feel like it just made things worse.
Well, the turbo was like a programmable button.
Was it?
Yeah, because people use
how
turbo
the fuck
did you program it on a PlayStation?
How did you program it?
It's like hold down the turbo button and like press like the input you want it to do. So like what people will use turbo controllers for is like in Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, there's a person who will give you an Alolan Raichu for. Yeah.
Are you talking about the game that came out 2 years ago?
This is 2020 something. I'm talking about 1990.
Yeah, but people have figured out nobody
retroactively.
Yeah.
Like they use their 2002 controller on their Pokemon. No, like let's go.
Tower A and like companies like that make Switch controllers. Like my Monster Hunter replacement Joy-Con things, the Split Pad Pro, that has a turbo button. And what you do is you hold down the turbo button, you press what you want it to do. So people on the Switch will use a turbo controller, and there's a trainer you can trade regular Raichu for a Alolan Raichu, and all you have to do is press A over and over and over again until you run out of Raichu. So what people would do is they'd fill up a bunch of boxes with Raichus and just have them repeatedly press A, and they'd repeatedly get Alolan Raichus. And so to shiny hunt for it, they just program it to constantly be pressing A. It would trade away all the Raichus, and all they'd have to do is check their Pokedex, and if they didn't have the shiny entry, they could just restart and do it over and over again. And that's what people were using the turbo button. So that's what the turbo is, like a programmable like macro essentially for a controller.
That's actually super dope. I wish my
right, I wish
10-year-old brain understood that.
I would just push the button and just.
There was not a single teenager in my life that could tell me what a turbo button did back in the day.
I didn't know what a turbo button did until I was a full-grown adult. Actually, I found out within the last 5 years what a turbo, and it's done this the whole time.
Okay, hold on. That is such a highly fucking specific situation to use one singular goddamn button.
I mean, honestly.
But think about if you.
I mean, playing like a JRPG.
Forward on, think about Mario Kart, because you're constantly holding.
JRPGs get autoplay a lot of times.
Program No, I'm talking about back in the day JRPGs, where you just put a rubber band on your movement and then just have it macro A, and it's just attacking constantly.
Think about
while you're at school, 8 hours of fucking XP.
Oh yeah, what was it, Mewtwo you had to leave your GameCube on overnight?
Yo, I literally did that so many times and was so scared.
But think about games like Mario Kart on GameCube. You have to hold down the A button the whole time, but if you use the turbo button and you program it to hold down A the entire time, you can get through the entire race and actually focusing on controlling and movement and all that other stuff while the A button is just held for you.
Yeah, that's true.
So cruise control.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
So
it doesn't
is
stay at
there
one
anything
speed. It
that's
just stays at
super
max speed.
monotonous or something that's just like holding down or pressing a button over and over and stuff like that? That's what that could be useful for. Like I know the Raichu thing is super specific, but there are other uses. It was just
Yeah.
the Alolan Raichu thing that helped me figure that out as an adult.
Right.
Because they were like, yeah, I just used the turbo function and I made it press A. I was like, wait a minute, what? I was like, that is what this has done? A fucking programmable macro for a controller.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
So do y'all want
You
to
learned
do
something new.
these news stories that I compiled? It's not a whole bunch. It's on the news front.
Yeah, let's get into it.
So the Mario movie got delayed to April of
womp, womp.
2023. So about a year from now, a little less than a year from now. That movie's still going to be a god tier shit post. The only thing is, I think they're actually going to try and make it good though. Now because the Sonic movies have been doing so well, it's like no,
because they've been good though. They've been really good.
Yeah, and I think Nintendo thought they could just shit out this Mario movie and nobody would notice, like low key. But now that Sonic has gone and done what Sonic went and did, I think that Nintendo is not exactly feeling like super smug about just shitting out a movie.
Are we back to Sonic versus Mario?
I mean, we've always been Sonic versus Mario.
The battle has moved to the silver screen.
Yeah.
That battle has never ended.
Ben Schwartz versus Chris Pratt. I'd pay to watch that fight.
Yeah, me too.
No.
I mean, Chris Pratt would probably just fart on him and then...
I think Chris Pratt would honestly just beat his ass because Chris Pratt's not exactly like a super small dude.
No.
Neither of them are.
He's got that red hat energy, you know?
Ben Schwartz doesn't look like he could fight.
Y'all realize if you've ever seen fucking
Parks and Rec?
Parks and Rec, he's kind of just like that motherfucker.
Well, see, it's one of ththose things where it's like Anton's thinking of him in full Marvel Ken doll mode.
No, I'm thinking even back in Parks and Rec.
Well,
and I mean, even modern.
He's just a chubby white guy.
Well, he's not chubby anymore.
Right, that's the thing. He got ripped.
He got ripped. They literally in Parks and Rec had to be like, "How'd you get skinny?" And be like, "Oh, I
the Marvel
drinking
Ken doll.
beer."
Every character you see, every male actor who becomes a Marvel superhero, all gotta show off the new gym pic. Every single one of them happens every time.
What about Juan?
He dipped the fuck out. That's why he's the exception, because he dipped the fuck out.
Juan stayed dipping the hell out. It's like,
right. Juan wasn't even there, so that doesn't. Juan wasn't even there. He doesn't even count.
After Shang-Chi, it kind of makes sense, and the fact that he's Sorcerer Supreme, Doctor Strange got blipped.
We'll see. We'll see. God, I really want to see Multiverse of Madness. Like, I'm ready. We're about to find out this whole Marvel universe is fake. Like, I'm ready to go.
No, it's just one of the infinite possibilities of the multiverse.
Nope. It's completely fake because Wanda did what Wanda always does. That's why Wanda's a Nexus being, because she keeps fucking with the universe. Wanda, fucking stop. Go to therapy. Stop doing this.
She ain't gonna stop.
That's all I gotta say.
All right, so
when's that shit drop?
The Multiverse
of Madness. I saw that last trailer. I'm kind of tapped in now.
It's soon.
It is.
But I didn't see the whole thing.
May 6th, so like next week.
Damn.
Yep.
Yeah, it's super close. And then like right after that is Thor: Love and Thunder, which I gotta see.
Oh yeah, 100%.
They've just been quietly dropping Marvel movies. Well, I guess not quietly.
No, it's because Disney got up to. Disney's been in some shit, so they're trying to make sure we all forget about the whole them funding the "Don't Say Gay" bill. Don't act like we forgot about that, Disney. Come on.
Don't say what bill?
The "Don't Say Gay" bill in Florida. They were funding that. So the day so a bunch of the queer employees at Disney had a walkout over it. And that was the day they showed, I want to say it was a Miss Marvel trailer and the last Moon Knight trailer came out that day.
Oh man, I gotta watch this week's episode of Moon Knight. Moon Knight's been hidden.
Did they say anything else to that bill? Like
it was
giving
like
money to that?
Yeah, they were funding it.
Yeah, they were funding that. Did they
money into it? Like, I don't think people realize how much of Florida Disney owns.
Did they at least pull a Chick-fil-A and say, "Yeah, that's
sure, the whole thing"?
Yeah, I mean, Disney makes enough money.
Well, I mean, at the same time, Disney's not editing out a gay scene from.
It's probably just but it's like it's not even worth doing it because I want to say either they made a Chavez has gay moms reference or a pen. I'm pretty sure that story is only going around to make Disney look better after the whole, once again, them funding the Don't Say Gay bill.
Makes sense to me.
It's really, we got to see, because canonically, Chavez is gay.
Mm-hmm. I just don't understand why the fuck they would do that.
Because of their politics.
This is how we keep going off the rails. Splatoon 3 got a date. Coming out September 9th. I'm excited.
It got pushed up because Xenoblade got pushed up.
Well, no, it didn't get pushed up. Xenoblade got pushed up. They said it was coming out the way.
They said Splatoon was coming in the summer, and it's coming in September. So
yeah, they said 2022.
Technically summer.
Is it? Oh, well.
It depends on when it is. September,
September 9th, It's
I guess that's before fall.
It's very early fall.
Wait, when is? Yeah, that's before fall is technically happening.
Was August, end of August.
Is it?
I think fall starts in September.
I don't know. We live in the South. Fall doesn't fucking actually happen until October.
Right. There's no such thing as fall.
There's false fall, which is false summer. Fall.
There is summer's chilling out, and then there's 4 weeks of God damn it's cold.
Yeah. But there's that sweet middle where it's just the most perfect weather possible, But
that's it's never there for long. It's there for like a couple hours, and then it becomes.
We've already passed that.
It's getting shorter and shorter.
It's still spring. Older. I mean, today of recording was a blessing, but we've kind of already passed that in spring. It's already 84 degrees, which in the South feels like 90. And it's humid as hell.
Yeah, really, it's just appalling right now. But Splatoon. I'm excited for Splatoon 3. I hope they really go in and add some good quality of life features. It's bad enough that Nintendo's online infrastructure is shit in and of itself.
Yeah, honestly.
But hopefully the in-game experience is more optimized. Because honestly, I think Splatoon has the best drip in video games. Yeah. As far as customizable shit, I feel like it's
100% agree. I literally I think back when we first got our Switches and they dropped and we were playing Splatoon 2 together, the one downfall is the fact that we couldn't team up together and then join a group. They eventually added a story mode, which wasn't terrible. The
story mode was. They added an expansion to the story, so that was the thing.
Yeah, DLC, right?
Yeah, that.
Well, Splatoon 1 didn't have a story at all. Splatoon 2 launched with a story that was the sequel. The thing that started the Splatoon 2 story mode was the final Splatfest of Splatoon 1. Because you chose one of the Callie or Marie, and one of them went away and it became a secret agent, and then that was the catalyst for the story in Splatoon 2. And then they did an Octo expansion, which was additional story stuff. related to the Octolings.
And that's available in the expansion pass now, right?
Yep. I already had it, but
I do not. So now I do.
Yeah, now I do.
I'm just not like. I know the story mode in those are good. They just don't hold my attention. So I'm here.
Yeah, I'm probably not going to play it, but I have the option to.
Actually, I played when we were playing Splatoon 2. I like one day just played the story mode. It's actually a fucking good. It's a good time. It's just like the main feature of Splatoon is just the battle 1v like or one team versus or purple. What is it? Purple versus orange.
Whatever the color of the game mode.
Whatever the color is.
Green and pink.
Green, yeah. So like that is the highlight of the game, and I really hope there is a quality of life for the online multiplayer of it, and we get to make teams and just add more more games. Like the lack of Halo games is also equivalent to the lack of Splatoon games. I think that's why we fell off so quick on Splatoon 2 as well.
But the infrastructure,
because it was.
Splatoon just the infrastructure was poor.
Because Splatoon has like gameplay wise one of the most interesting and fun like multiplayer shooters out there. It's just that its online infrastructure is so bad. It's
but
once again we can't just squad up and go out, painting people.
But even then, when we did squad up or just like played enough rounds, we were like, all right, we played these matches or we played this type of game so many times, we're kind of over it. There was no picking that kind of game. There was no
it was really just like, do I like this map? Yes, no. Is the other team full of sweaties?
Not. It's not just the infrastructure of like let's be able to play on the same team. They need more of like let's be able to play on the same team. Let's be able to like, okay, we want to play this type of game versus game, and then we want to like go on and so forth. Like it needs a quality of life it's
I will say this, the ranked is a little different from like the regular game mode. And then there's also Salmon Run, which will give you that's
horde
just
mode.
More horde mode, so more indiscriminate inking. But
co-op kind of stuff.
Team oriented.
But I'm not.
So I do hope they add more
multiplayer suite.
I'm not trying to down this game, but I'm also not like going to give
you want like another
another
game mode or two.
Just a few game modes, like
or like
I'm not gonna
5, 6
a King of the Hill mode.
I'm not going to give Halo the benefit of the doubt. Why am I giving Splatoon the benefit of the doubt? Just because it's a Nintendo game.
I really like
3v3.
No, like even
because Splatoon is better than the 343 Halo games.
Well, not the last one.
Splatoon 3 is not out yet.
Wait. We gotta see because the thing about it is
Splatoon 2 is not better than the last Halo. I'm sorry.
Well,
there's no
content-wise it is.
There's no way in hell over half of us gave Halo 5.
Oh, whoa.
No.
2
Oh, wait. Are we talking about 5
Halo
or Infinite?
5.
Because 5 is bad.
I think
5 is objectively bad.
I think Splatoon 3 has the chance to be better than Infinite.
No, it will be.
Multiplayer wise, I would take Splatoon 2 over Halo Infinite.
I would not. I don't know what happened. I don't, because literally in December, if we go back in December, no one's going to talk about
this year. We're talking about Splatoon 3.
Yeah, we can't talk about Splatoon 3. It's not out yet. So we can only talk about Splatoon 2. And three of us.
Customization in Splatoon 2 is better than Halo Infinite. They have more maps.
They do. It has more maps. The customization is better.
Is it?
The customization is way better. Way better.
I had a way.
You can even create your builds in Splatoon with your drip. You can have drip and builds. like you can be optimized both fashion wise and ergonomically
There's
for
a
your
better
type of
weapon
gameplay.
variety in Splatoon. So
Barely.
we're comparing Splatoon 2 to Halo 5, and in every respect,
Infinite.
no, Chris, we'll compare Infinite to Splatoon 3 when it is out.
I'm just saying we were just comparing the Infinite.
I never said that. I'm comparing
I said
Infinite to
Infinite.
Splatoon 3.
Okay, I was like, we can't compare it to Infinite because Infinite was literally on our top 3 of
I
us
think
of our top 5s last year.
Splatoon 3, if everybody gets it, Splatoon 3 has a definite chance at top 5 this year. And Elden Ring is number 1 for me this year. Like, Splatoon 3 has extreme potential, and I'm excited for it.
I mean, I'm not going to hate
2
on
is
Splatoon.
really good.
I loved Splatoon. I loved playing Splatoon 2 when we played Splatoon 2. But Splatoon 2 fell off the map so fast. Like, there's probably
That's
more.
because of Nintendo.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it is. It literally, its developer, its producer is what's holding that game franchise back.
Oh, you know what it was? It's because we
It's
didn't
publishing.
download the Nintendo voice line chat.
Why would we do that?
It's Nintendo.
Because that's the only way to communicate.
I'm gonna be honest, I never heard those words used in a sentence until you just said it right now.
I have it. The Nintendo Switch online voice chat app.
You must have never played online Nintendo Switch game with me because I always say we need to get it. Because
Do
they
you?
tell me that, and I believe. Yeah.
When you say online Switch game chat, I don't
line
know. Maybe it's
between
just
trolling
me
and
in my
just, like,
brain. I
making
think
Chris
I
have
got
an
some
aneurysm
like
is very
psychological
blurred.
problem. My brain automatically translates to Discord. So that's what I hear.
Speaking of that, join our Discord.
Yes, please
Yeah,
join
our Discord.
Please join our Discord. So you can
Full of shit posts.
Yeah. And if by joining the Discord, you automatically join the Nintendo online chat, whatever it's called.
It's called live games.
Yeah. But yeah, I do 100% believe Splatoon, how great of a game it is, how forward thinking it is, and different and compelling that game is held back by Nintendo. Which is crazy because fucking Nintendo makes great games. There's a reason why they bought land and not a fucking IP.
Yeah, it's because they don't make great online infrastructure.
Yeah, they don't.
And multiplayer suites,
No, they don't.
It's such a mixed bag.
It is. And they have one of the most popular fighting games that you can only get on Nintendo.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Get your shit together.
With its own tournament coming.
Yeah.
Outside of Evo.
Outside Evo, just for it. Yeah.
Okay. So another story I wanted to talk about, because we're kind of getting more of these Telltale games. Tales from the Borderlands is coming, developed by Gearbox this time.
Oh.
No, I've never liked Gearbox's writing. And Tales of the Borderlands was one of the best written Telltale games that was made, and I don't expect Gearbox to write me a good story.
You're excited for Wolf Among Us 2, but not Tales from the Borderlands 2? And I mean,
yes,
honestly,
but also I'm a Fable fan. I'm a Fable stan, though. Read Fables. I'm also a Fable stan, so read Fables. So,
are you talking about like Fable, the Xbox exclusive?
The comic that the Wolf Among Us is based off of. It's really good.
I was like, I'm also a Fable stan. I can't wait for Fable 4 to come out.
I mean, I'm going to say I do love me some Fable, but Peter Molyneux just would always oversell those games as he does everything.
Yeah. Have we heard anything from Fable? Well, I'm not going to get into Fable.
Well, Telltale
we haven't heard anything
also
from Fable.
Telltale is
Telltale's
combined
gone.
with Ad Hoc is doing both Among Us 2.
Telltale.
So-
This isn't the same Telltale. Remember, Telltale
Yeah, but
completely
it's-
shut down, and then somebody
know.
else just kind of revived the name. Was it Skybound? That just kind of revived the name. It's not even like the same team.
Yeah, you're right. But here's the thing about it is I have hope that I have more hope in their potential than Gearbox's track record.
Yeah, and I mean, you're right. Apparently, Tiny Tina's Wonderlands is actually decent. So I'm just hoping that they bring back, because that's the thing, since Telltale shut down, they probably got some of the people that were working on Tales of the Borderlands originally, because they're saying this is coming out this year. So this is something that they said they've been working on for a long time. So I think it has potential. I think both Wolf Among Us 2 and Tales from the Borderlands 2 both have a decent amount of potential.
Mhm.
That's the reason I wanted to talk about those. And then the last thing I want to talk about is these May PlayStation Plus titles. PlayStation Plus has been giving us bangers. Madrid, I know you've been on Slay the Spire like crazy lately.
Yeah,
Between you
I
and
was playing
Rex,
right before we got on.
we were playing Apex, brother.
Oh yeah, because that's what I was playing. Then I switched to Apex. Because
I need to get back. I'm about to get back into Apex. I was watching the trailer today, and that's soap. Apex has such a good soap opera going on. I'm just loving it.
Right.
Oh yeah, the whole Bangalore, Loba, Valkyrie.
Right. Valkyrie's learning she's the rebound.
So-
Valkyrie realized she's the rebound. Like, yo.
She's like, oh damn, this girl helped me up, and I'm smashing her chick. Damn, that's
Right,
crazy.
right.
Damn, that's crazy. But they still got something going on.
Right, because every
I
time
might be
you see
into it.
Valkyrie in the background, she's flirting with Loba every single time. But then every time Loba gets up, goes straight to Bangalore. The drama.
Mhm.
The drama.
Yeah. The last story is these May PlayStation Plus games. We're getting FIFA 22 on PS4 and PS5. So for all of us with PS5s, I might give this year's FIFA a try. You know, it's free.
As
You know
a ex-FIFA fan, how do you feel, Madrid?
I'm gonna download me some FIFA and fucking play it, baby. Let's go.
Heck, free FIFA
Yeah,
is the best
honestly.
FIFA.
I haven't had FIFA since like what, FIFA 17, maybe 18. No, I don't
Mhm.
think I had 18. I think
So, like,
17 is where I
5 years.
stopped. Yeah, it's been a while, so fuck it.
Right.
Fuck it, I'll play. Yeah.
We're getting Tribes of Midgard for PS4 and PS5.
That
Wait.
5 minute.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, I'm getting close to having 100 digital PS5 games. So this is just 2
You
more.
thought to have them all.
No, nowhere near. I keep like people like there are no games. I'm like, if you're counting cross-gen stuff, there are a lot of games.
But if you're not,
If you're
We're not.
not, I mean, I have Returnal, Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, and Demon Souls installed right now. So the only I don't have either of the Bethesda PS5 cross-gen games, so I don't have Deathloop. But I mean, as far as the first-party one, Deathloop and Ghostwire I don't have. But as far as the first-party ones, I think that's all of them, right? Demon Souls, Ratchet and Clank, and Returnal.
Mhm.
I feel like there's one more that I'm forgetting.
Wait. We're talking about PS5 exclusives, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, and then I got
From
none.
first party. Gran Turismo.
Oh,
Yeah, I was gonna
man,
ask,
microtransaction.
Nope.
That's not cross-gen?
That is cross-gen. Horizon.
I was about to say that'd be insane
No, that's also
if it
cross-gen.
wasn't.
Yeah, I
cross-gen.
know. Horizon's cross-gen and Gran Turismo's cross-gen. I feel like I'm forgetting one. Still. But
Miles Morales? No,
no,
Miles
that's
Morales is on
cross-gen.
both.
Yeah. I mean, we don't have to worry about it.
Who cares?
And we're also getting Curse of the Dead Gods.
That game is good. If you enjoyed Hades, you'll enjoy that. It's a good time.
So yeah, I'm gonna check it out. People out here
Sign me up.
living the roguelike life around me.
Well, let me rephrase. If you like Hades for its gameplay, you'll like Curse of the Dead Gods. If you're there to thirst over the characters, you ain't gonna get that.
I wasn't looking for that.
Yeah, I like the art and the music of Hades the best. Like the game,
because everyone in freaking Hades is so hot for no damn reason. Just it's all of it's bullshit.
There's a reason. It's because they're gods and they get to choose what they look like.
No, it's because we need our characters to be hot. Hot characters are fun characters. That's really it. Give us the variety of the hotness. That's all it is.
Also, if you were a god, one of your first orders of business is to become extremely hot.
No, I'd look like some weird, undefiable thing, like something with like some with a goat / stag skull on my head and some weird I'd go Eldritch with that shit.
You sound like a pagan god?
Afraid, or my true form will melt your mind. The fuck?
You have 30 titties. Yes.
30.
Yeah.
31.
Hell yeah.
31. I like odd numbers.
Number no matter
just
what.
Beware the third titty. Combined with the third eye comes the third titty.
Your 31st titty.
But yeah, I just want to talk about this month's PlayStation Plus games because it seems like a pretty good month and
solid. Throw a big name game in there, roguelite. For soul, baby.
Yep.
All right, and I just got space on my SSD that I can just download.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to delete some shit. I don't know what Knockout City may have.
I know.
No.
Knockout City had been gone. Like so many games that I've re-downloaded that I had just been.
And I love Knockout City.
You got to get sacrificed for storage reasons. Stuff like Destiny. Stuff like Mortal Kombat.
That's some big one.
Mortal Kombat is like one of the biggest PS5 games.
Yeah. All those damn fucking additional content.
Mm-hmm.
The additional content doesn't take up a lot of space. The game by itself, even if you just download
the game and all that shit in there is just like the outfits, the fucking the cosmetics and shit in game that they want you to go grind through to get.
Yeah. I think this is a good place to call it, unless anybody has one more thing.
Nope.
Solid episode, you guys. All right, remember you can follow us all collectively.
Oh, there is one more thing. Did we talk about that?
What?
Elon Musk buying Twitter?
No.
Technically, we started the show with it. Technically.
I don't think that's going to make it into the cut, but who knows?
Oh, well, this is why I'm on Tumblr. Elon Musk bought Twitter. That's why I'm on Tumblr.
Well, Mark Zuckerberg bought Instagram and nobody went anywhere. You weren't really on Twitter.
I wasn't on Instagram in the first place. I wasn't going where that fuck went. That's a motherfucker. That's an AI who built a social media program so he could figure out how to find himself a partner. And now that he did, he's making money.
Fair enough.
Getting money, fucking bitches. Well,
yeah. So join our Discord. If you're leaving Twitter, just join our Discord.
If you claim you're leaving Twitter, at me in the Discord.
I might.
Dang.
I'm gonna definitely use a lust.
Anton's coming out strong.
I just think a lot of people are out here capping.
Twitter is not the end all be all to life. Like.
Yeah, but I mean,
there will be another social media after.
It's an addiction we all need to kick.
Right. Like Elon Musk can literally fuck over Twitter and there will be another one after.
Shit, actually, funny enough, if Tesla's stock value keeps falling like it is because Elon Musk is trying to buy Twitter, he has to pay his loan because he's buying Twitter off of a loan that he's leveraging Tesla stock on. And Tesla stock is plummeting right now.
Those cars are shit.
Those cars are shit.
Ain't that some shit?
Actually, fucking Mazda, where the fuck is my electric Mazda 3? What the fuck?
Ooh. He's got a point.
I need the electric Nissan.
I'm gonna be honest. Electric cars need to be like
Ubiquitous.
less. Yeah.
Standard.
Stop with that shit. Let me buy an electric Toyota Corolla or whatever. Like, let me buy an electric basic ass car. That's
Yeah,
affordable.
I mean, we're getting to the point. That's what I'm saying. We need a Nissan. We need a Honda. We need a Toyota. We need a Camry. We need a Civic. We need a fucking Altima.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Electric.
Their midline fucking all their
Ford
midline cars need to
F-150.
have an electric version.
The Ford F-150 Lightning, which is the electric Ford F-150.
I mean, Nissan, when it comes to an electric, Nissan got the Leaf. That's pretty much just an electric. They got the Leaf, which is just basically your
and
standard.
Toyota's got the Prius that went
The Prius
electric. Yeah,
These are those are kind of all one-off situations. Like the Leaf has been somewhat more consistent than the Prius.
The Leaf is their electric.
Yeah, because the
two-door.
Prius is ugly as shit.
Like the Leaf is literally their electric four-door. Like that's
They
it.
could design some drip on them shits, but they're not trying. They want to make it
The
ugly.
Leaf doesn't look half
But,
bad.
like-
The 2020 Leaf does not look half bad.
What
Is it like the ergonomics of it? Like it can't have a good design. Like it has to look like shit, or
Well, no,
or
it's
they're making
because
it look
of-
like that to
It's
like
oil money.
drive down sales.
What is the BMW's electric car? Like even
the
that,
iX?
like yeah, it looks futuristic. It looks cool, but compared to like other BMWs, it kind of looks not good. Look, it looks like a fucking Hot Wheel car.
Honestly, I encourage that. In my opinion, we need to bring back the old models because we don't need the aerodynamics as much because it's electric. So we can go back to the old body types.
Oh, did you see the Ford?
No, I'm not talking like muscle.
No,
Hot
I'm
Wheel
talking
cars.
about
I'm
like,
talking like some crazy
Bills
ass-
and like the old Cadillacs, like
Did
an old
you-
Polo.
I saw like a mock up of that. Like it was like an old, maybe it was a Cadillac, but
Are you talking about
they
what
modernized
Kia's
the
thing?
inside and made it
Are
electric.
you talking about what was it, Kia?
And then I remember correctly, there's a company that's literally converting old cars into electric. Didn't Marky Brownlee do like a freaking truck from the 70s that they freaking
Yeah, a
turned electric?
1978.
God,
A 1978 Ford
that
that
mock
they
up.
converted into an electric.
Yeah, I will say like, and this is also something else. Is like a lot of the electrics are more like hatchback style,
Yeah, I don't know.
like
I
because the
feel like
bolts like the
Well,
bolt is.
before we go too far down this electric car rabbit hole, you can follow us all collectively around the internet, cheesycontrollerpodcast.com. Follow me on Twitter at Anton6. Chris,
you can follow me at Chefing Chris.
Jalen,
Squid Bishop.
Britt.
Speedwagon X?
All right, this has been a No It's Good production. The audio version is edited by Iknowjones. The video version is edited by Lana Twisted Mind. Until next time, keep it cheesy.